You know what's funny? Sometimes the shortest statements pack the biggest punch. In this explainer, we're going to deconstruct just two little sentences to uncover a blueprint for crafting your own powerful why. Let's see how it's done. The classic dilemma, right? That fork in the road where you have to decide, do I keep going with school or do I jump headfirst into the workforce? It's a huge decision and one you've probably thought about or will have to at some point.
And a lot of the time, this big life choice gets boiled down to just one single pointed question. You'll see it on a grad school application or maybe get it thrown at you in a really tough interview.
And there it is. Looks pretty simple on the surface, doesn't it? But make no mistake, this is a challenge. It's asking you to justify your entire path, to prove that your choice is a smart, strategic move and not just, kicking the can down the road. Answering this well is absolutely crucial. Okay, so now let's take a look at an answer that just absolutely nails it. Seriously, this response is a masterclass in communicating with clarity and confidence. Wow. Let's just let that sink in for a second. It feels so solid, right? There's zero hesitation, it's tight, it's professional, and it's incredibly convincing. So what's the secret sauce here? What makes it work so well? Let's break it down. The magic isn't just in the words themselves. It's in the structure. This isn't just a random collection of nice-sounding phrases. It's a carefully built, three-part argument that makes a rock-solid case for going back to school. So first things first, the answer immediately establishes a really clear purpose. It gets right to the heart of the matter. Why are you even doing this? And right here, the word choice is just brilliant. Notice it doesn't say change my career or find a new path. It says enhance the career they're already in. And that right there is the whole strategy. It immediately tells you that school isn't a detour. It's a direct line accelerator for where they're already going. It shows real commitment and foresight. That's a strong foundation to build on. Okay, so we've got the why. The why is to enhance. But a great argument needs more than that, right? It needs the mechanism. It needs the how. How exactly is this program going to help you do that? All right, let's get into part two. This is where things start to get really tangible, really concrete. Listen to that word know-how. It's not some vague, fluffy term like learning or getting a degree. This is a super deliberate choice. Because know-how, that means practical, hands-on ability. It screams, I'm not here for abstract theories, I'm here to get the tools I can use on day one. It signals a laser focus on expertise and on getting real-world results. Okay, so we have our why, to enhance. We have our how, to gain know-how. But where is all this heading? What's the end game? What is the final declared goal of this whole thing? And that brings us to the grand finale of this statement. Honestly, this might be the most ambitious and powerful part of the whole thing. Just look at that verb, excel. Not succeed, not get by, not even do well. Excel. This is a word that radiates a drive for mastery, for being truly outstanding. I mean, think about the difference here. To cope is just meeting the bare minimum, but to excel, that means you're not just clearing the bar, you're setting a whole new one. This one word elevates the entire statement into a declaration of ambition. It's such a confident way to stick the landing. Okay, so we've pulled this whole thing apart, piece by piece. Now let's put it all back together and see the full strategy in action. See? Reading it again now, it hits different, doesn't it? You can practically see the architecture of the argument, the drive to enhance what you're already doing by getting practical know-how, all with the final goal of being able to excel. It's just a perfectly constructed case. So what this all boils down to is a really simple but powerful three-part blueprint you can use. Number one, link it to your present. Your why is to enhance what you do now. Number two, define the value. Your how is to get practical know-how. And number three, declare the outcome. Your goal is to excel. You can adopt this structure for so many different situations. And what that really means is this. The most powerful answers, they're not really answers at all. They're declarations. They're compact, strategic statements of intent that tell people not just what you want to do, but why it matters and who you're aiming to become. So that leaves one last question, and this one's for you. As you think about your own goals, for a job, for school, for anything really, how are you going to articulate your own powerful intentions?